Good morning, everyone. So 3 years ago at Odoo, we started a new service, a new team. The goal of this team was to deliver amazing web design services, and that's what we did so far. We implemented successfully more than 200 websites and e-commerce. And today, I'm going to share with you some of this story, and I'm going to share with you how we can work on web design services. So this talk is aimed at partner, but it's also interesting for customers because I'm going to explain the methodology and show some real-life example of what we did so far. I'm Thomas. About the agenda for today, the first thing is I'm going to share with you the vision for Odoo website. Then I'm going to explain the Odoo web services that we have for partners. I will also explain the methodology, how we do the project, each step of the project, and some real-life use cases. So I will show some of our projects. And then we'll have a Q&A session at the end if we have the time. So the vision for Odoo website. The vision for Odoo website is pretty simple, and it's the same as what we do for every other product that we have, is simply to have the best product. So the next question is, well, how can we have the best product on website? So to answer that, we need to have a look at the website builder market. Basically, on the market, we can organize it, we can define it with three main type of website builder. First, we have the e-commerce focus, such as Shopify. They have the best e-commerce features. They do everything you need if you have an e-commerce, but they sometimes lack in terms of website builder, so you don't really have the ability to customize your website as you want. So we have the easy website builder, easy to use website builder, such as Wix or Squarespace. They have the best theme. It's easy to customize the pages. But yes, sometimes they also lack in terms of e-commerce. And then finally, we have the open source actors, such as famous WordPress. At Odoo, I believe we have a unique solution. We have a unique website builder because we have the best e-commerce features. We also have an easy-to-use website builder. We are fully open source and fully integrated with other Odoo applications. This creates a unique value proposition, and I believe we will win in this market as well. However, it might take time. So the challenge is to get known as such. And to do that, we can, of course, invest in marketing, keep improving the product, but we also need to increase the global expertise around Odoo website and the website builder, which is the reason why I'm going to explain today our web design services for the partners. So, who are we? We are a team of web designers, front-end developers, and e-commerce experts, and we provide web design services for customers and partners. We're available in the EU, MENA, and APAC region. So if you stay around in this room, you will have the opportunity to listen to some of the designers in the team that will explain how to build your website and how to use the website builder. So as a partner, if you want to deliver web design services to your own customers, either you have already experienced people in-house that can do it. In this case, it's amazing, and congratulations. Otherwise, if you want to work with us, you have two options. The first one, you can outsource your project to Odoo, either fully outsource or partially, so we will work on specific part of the project, or you can decide to invest and train your team. Let's have a look at the first way of delivering web design service, the outsourcing. In this case, we can work fully or partially on your project. on these different topics, on these different phases of the project. First, the wireframing, so we're gonna analyze the project, then the design mockup, the custom theme integration, the front-end development, and don't worry if these words doesn't mean anything to you yet. I'm going to explain in details or what it means. We deliver these services via customer success pack, meaning that we work in direct with your customer, but obviously we partner on the project. Then, if you decide to train your team, that's probably our preferred solution, because we want to improve, to increase the global expertise of Odoo and not only delivering projects. So in this case, we will assign you a dedicated web designer to train your team. Of course, the training path will be adapted to your level. And we can also work on Q&A, such as the partner request that you're used to. So, and we provide these services with partner success packs. So, methodology and use cases. Our approach is the same as the approach we have for the backend implementation. We always prioritize standard. Of course, the goal is to minimize the development and the cost for the end customer. The web design always comes after the functional implementation of a project, so it's the last step of a project because we need a solid basis to actually build the team. We train the end user, so our goal is not to provide services after the web design services after the implementation, so we want the end user to be fully autonomous on page creation and page updates, basically to keep updating his website. Then the designer, that's one element that differentiates us from other web agencies. At Odoo, the designer is responsible for the full project lifecycle. So the designer is responsible for the project management, is responsible for project analysis, the development of the project, and also the upgrades. So the types of project that we offer, we either offer standard project. So in this case, we will use the native feature of the website builder to build the website, such as the talk Amandine just gave before. Or we have also custom project. In this case, we build a custom theme with advanced features. Usually, standard project takes around 25 to 50 hours to be completed, and custom project is really depending on the project, but usually it hovers around 150 to 500 hours. So it could be really large-scale project in case you have a really complex need. So let's have a look at some example of this project. For the standard project, I picked 3 use cases we've worked on this year. So the first one is Apéro. It's a website for a restaurant in Brussels. And the cool thing about this project, so everything is done in standard using native features of the website builder. And this website is done in Odoo 17. So what differentiates this project is the type of font. So it's the typography that we used, but also, as you can see, the really cool images. But the website in itself is pretty classic in the structure. So the reason why I'm showing this example is to show you that we can do really, really beautiful website only by using good images and good font in this case. We don't need a complex structure. And in this case, the customer didn't really need to have a complex structure. All right, another use case I want to show you for the standard project is this one. This one is called La Maison du Cormoran. It's a kids' toy store in Louvain-la-Neuve. And if you attended Fabien's presentation yesterday, you might have seen it because it's his friend who has some issues to store his boxes in his inventory. So we also worked on this e-commerce. So as you can see here, what we also use native features of the website builder. You probably, well, on the screen you're not able to see it, but here we use shapes, kind of wavy shapes to remind and to give, to fit the theme of the website, which is Kid Store. We use really playful colors, and I think it's all really a great looking website. So you see here we have animated shapes, and it's also an e-commerce. So we use a mega menu. Everything is standard, so you can click on it, and you see all the. I think it's also a really great project. The next one I want to show you, and the last one for the standard project, is this one. Rudones.com. They are selling tires for tractor. So what really differentiates this project is the use of animation and motion. So see how everything is coming to the page with animation, and I think it really make the website stand out. But it's also 100% native features of Odoo. All right, so you can see we can already do really nice looking and professional looking website using only the website native features. Then we have the custom project process. So we always start, when we work on custom project, we always start with the sitemap. Sitemap is the content organization, the number of pages, links between page. So it's just the hierarchy of the website. Then we have the wireframes phase. We are going to organize the space on the page. We define the content hierarchy on each page, but we don't add design, we don't add colors, and we don't add images. Then the customer needs to validate, of course, each phase. He validates the wireframe, and we move on to the mood board. The mood board is basically what is going to. It's all the inspiration for the website. So it's the logo, the typography, the color palette, the visual identity, button shapes, everything that the customer likes and he wants his website to look like. Then we move to the design. The design is the future look of the website. We start from the wireframe and we add all the colors and all the inspiration from the mood board, and we design the main pages of the website. Of course, the customer still needs to validate each point, and it's an iterative process. So until we're all happy, the customer and the designer happy on the design, we don't move to the next phase. Usually it takes a few iterations before we agree on a final design. Then we move to the integration. The integration is the creation of the custom website theme. And the cool thing about that is that all the website theme that we create at Odoo are 100% compatible with the features of the website builder. So I'm going to show you that in a minute, but I'll first finish the last step of the methodology. Then we train the user. As I said, we have a train the user approach. The goal, of course, in this step is for the user to be able to use the website without totally destroying it. Because sometimes when we create website and we give access to users that are not trained on how to edit a page, they usually have a tendency to lightly destroy it. So we give a really good training, design tips and tricks to keep things beautiful. Then finally, there are some testing and we publish the website. So let's have a look at the tool that we use for our wireframing and design. Here I'm in Figma. This is the software that we use. And this is a project from Brandon, one of our web designer. So you can see here, we have the design system. So these are the fonts that we're going to use, the colors. Then we have some components that he used on his project. But what's really interesting for me here is the wireframe. So you can see here, these are the structure of the page, all the pages of the website. Trying to zoom. Yeah. Okay, so you can see here the design. Here. Good. So you see these are the black and white version of the website. No colors, no fonts, no nothing. Just pure structure and the hierarchy of the elements. So this is what you call the wireframe. And you can see here it's an iterative and collaborative process with the customer. So they can add comment on each pages and then we can update. So when they validate the wireframe, we move on to the design desktop. And then we take the wireframe and we add all the colors and all the design. Okay, so we find, let's see, take the home page. Right, so you see, it's the same wireframe, but we add all the colors, images, and everything from it. So that's basically what the website is going to look like. And the final product is the website that is live. More issues, my page. That's the final product. Yeah. So in this database, we updated. I installed a module. So when we do the integration, we create a website module. And the website module is composed of web pages, content. So you can see here we have a home page. Okay, and I can edit this home page. So I'm going to edit it. And you can see a team is also creating pages, but it also adds custom sections. So here, for this customer, we have custom sections, such as a custom breadcrumb. So a custom theme is, we take the Odoo standard and we add functionalities and features to it. Now I want to show some example of the custom project we worked on. The first one is Dream Baby. It's a Belgian customer, and they're selling babies and lots of kids article. In this situation, we couldn't do the project with a standard approach because they needed custom features. One custom features being the possibility to buy either on click and collect or from shipping. So if I go on the shop, let's see here, for instance. You see here, cannot. Okay, see here, we can choose if we want to be deliver, or we can choose if we want to have click and collect. And in this case, it shows me the list of store where this product is available. So this is something we developed fully custom for this customer and wasn't available in Odoo yet. So that's the reason why we needed to go for a custom project in this case. Another project I would like to show you is this one. This one is LCA Academy. They are selling trainings, online trainings and physical trainings. So in this case, they use a specific module in Odoo. This is called the TMS. So it's a training management system that, so it's basically a module that is available in Odoo. And the customer needed a specific design for this module. Okay, and again, they had a very specific design, so they needed to integrate that in a website. Okay, and the last example I want to show you in our project is this one. Okay, this one you can see as well. They have a really, really strong graphical identity. Okay, and this website doesn't look like a standard website, okay, because it has really custom shapes, specific colors, specific icons, and this is the type of project we can do with a custom theme in Odoo. And obviously, all the pages are still editable by the customer, and everything works great. In this case, they needed also a specific building blocks that allow the customer to see every blog article one by one. They needed to highlight that, so we also created that. Okay. Okay, so if you're interested to work with us, you can either contact your partner manager, or you can contact me at tdo.odoo.com. And if you want to see more of our project, you can either visit our Dribble account. So it's a website where we publish our design, or you can either visit our website. We just freshly updated our website. You can visit it at design.odoo.com. It's easy. And there we also have a list of our last project we worked on, and you can contact us directly with a form. All right, I want to thank you for attending this talk. And now I think we still have a few minutes to go for a Q&A.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Yeah, thanks a lot. So we do have some questions. The first one is, can you give a price range in euros for the custom project? Example, Dream Baby, Fondation Saint-Luc.
I cannot give a price, defined price, because we sell hours, so it's custom success pack, and the price of hours depends on the region where the customer is located. So I can give the amount of hours, and then you can check on the website, Success Pack, to see the price in your country.
So
yeah,
how many hours for Dream Baby, for example?
For Dream Baby was a really custom project. It was 600 hours.
Okay, thank you. We do have another question. So design are really country specific. Are Odoo designers from different countries and able to basically adapt the design depending on a country?
I'm not sure to understand the question, but we have designers in Mexico, Dubai, and Hong Kong. So if you have project there, you will be in contact with a designer from the office closer to yours.
Yeah.
To you. Yes.
Thanks. Is it possible to install custom website in Odoo SaaS version, or do you need Odoo SH?
Yeah, you can install custom website, custom theme, like the one I showed on SaaS database. Actually, the one I showed, Eclipse, was a SaaS database. The only limitation is that you can't have logic in the theme. You can't have Python code. It needs to be limited to views, so HTML and CSS, and JavaScript as well.
Another one, is the service available for direct customers or only for partners?
Yeah, the service is available for everyone. So there are direct customers and also partners, of course.
Okay, I think we don't have any
Yes,
more
that's it.
time.
Thank you very much.